Try, 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 and try again. I think this is the sixth one. Let's see if it works. I am on my wonderful blue cotton. I love this. It's one of my favorite gifts in the world. My beautiful cotton blue. What the hell? And I have my blue quilt. I finally got it. Robe, my blue robe. See, I remember my blue robe, and I'm in my bed with my nice, comfortable, warm, comfortable blanket because it's a snowy day. And I finally got it. I think I finally got the right size and everything. There's a photo of me and GrandmaFlip, Dina Nation, Sladathon. Finally got it. I finally did my first thumbnail on Canva. They're not paying me, so I don't even know why I'm promoting them, but I got my first thumbnail in Canva, and this is it. Because, I've been trying to figure out the best place to do a great thumbnail, and so far it may work. Who is Jonesy talking to? Who the hell is this? Anyway, I'm looking at one of my favorite people, Miss Jones from Hot 97. She's a great friend of my son, and she just started her morning show, so I'm gonna go in there. She's actually talking to somebody. That's very early on. What time is it? 7:38. She already have somebody on her show. But anyway, that's not what I'm here. I've been trying to fix this thumbnail, do this thumbnail for hours. I got up like 3 o'clock in the morning. We just came from Slaughter-thon. So I've been sleeping. Once we hit here, I've been sleeping all day. I slept all day. So I got up like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I wanted to do a little recap and stuff like that. And then I'm like, okay, I don't want to do the regular thumbnail, so I'm going to definitely start working on my thumbnail. And my niece and everybody says use Canva, so I finally used Canva, so here we are. So welcome, everybody. I tagged everybody I want to talk about. I tagged really one person I want to talk about, and his whole group, Dinga Nation. So if you guys been watching my video, GrandmaFlip in my video, we made a surprise visit to Slaughter-thon. Slaughter-thon is a slot tournament that happens. I think might be the second one, but don't quote me. Maybe the second or third one. I'm not sure. But it's hosted or organized by Mr. Handpay, and is at the casino that shall not be named. But you see the name right there. You see the name on the thumb. I did a showy it. Just to give a quick recap, we were once in partnership with said casino, but they took away our photo pass because they didn't like a report that I did, and they felt they didn't like it. So they don't like First Amendment rights. So I'm an actual independent journalist. They didn't like my coverage, so they took our photo pass. But that doesn't stop us from being who we are as MamaFlipSlots, especially me, because my mom is completely pleased. My mom is not part of any of my shenanigans. I can tell you right now. Because my mom in the background say, oh my God, why did you do that? You should do that. So my mom is not part of any of my shenanigans. So please do not place blame on GrandmaFlip. She supports me, obviously, but she's not part of it. So anyway, and I know she's annoyed with the fact that we lost our photo pass at said casino because I chose to practice my First Amendment rights to tell a story. Now, obviously, I'm intelligent enough as a woman to know, as a grown up to know that I would not have posted the story on our slot page if I thought it was offensive, because it wasn't offensive, at least not to me. I'm sorry, I'm doing it. It wasn't to me. I was trying to show a comparison about how two people could come from two separate backgrounds and have completely opposite views, and one person could be totally polarized. However, they could have a connection with somebody like me. That was the intent. They didn't like it. They took away our photo pass. But it doesn't mean that we're not going to continue to go there. It doesn't mean that we're not going to continue to go incognito. And if you know what incognito is, then you're part of our you're part of our channel. So so you know what an incognito. So anyway, we went to Slidathon. Now, we did apply to be an influencer in Slidathon. I did submit the application, and one of Mr. Handpay people did reach out to me on email, very nice person and stuff like that. And they did say that they were going to submit our request to said casino. We didn't hear back, so obviously I didn't expect to hear back because if they're gonna make a connection, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we already told them they can't film it here." So I didn't make so I didn't have any thoughts that we were actually going to get a pass, to be honest with you. But I submitted it, and the people that I want to give my heart love to is Married to Slots, my sisters and brothers. Let me tell you something. I met some amazing people coming into this community. The first amazing people that I met was Mel and Dave. And they're the one that actually hooked us up with New Jersey, with Bali's. I will always love them. Let me tell you something. I help people in real life, right? You know, if you know anything about me, I'm an advocate. There's so much to know about me. And I talk about myself all the time, and people hate it because I'm like, oh, you always bragging. One person actually said, oh, you bragging. I'm like, how the fuck I'm bragging? I did a live and somebody was like, who is she anyway? She always has something to say. And she does, because I'm part of a host of a show called Watching the World with Mel. Hey, Mel. That's my co-host. I mean, well, I'm his co-host because it's his show. And he has me there every Thursday. So anyway, one of the people like, who is she anyway? Like, because, I'm very opinion. I'm very loud. I'm black. I'm a woman. I'm in Brooklyn. I'm Haitian descent. I'm all of that, and I'm a pain in the ass. So I will always be opinionated. Forgive me. A lot of people like me for my honesty and my generosity and my advocacy, but a lot of people can't stand my ass, period. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm segueing, but I just want to build up why I'm here. So anyway, this woman was like, well, who is she anyway? And like, she's just loud and stuff. Who is she anyway? So I showed her who I was. I said, here's my name. I said, in fact, hold up a second. Let me bring it up. Here's my name. Go to the Google machine, and you'll find out all about me because I'm an open book. And then after that, I showed a very important moment of my life, of my advocacy, in which I helped save. Good morning, my love. Good morning, Kip. That I helped save someone, an individual who's suffering from mental illness in a subway, and I saved his life, and I showed the video. I said, because, everybody's talking about me like I'm trash, blah, blah, blah. And this is a serious lie, right? I say, so this is one of the things I'm very proud of, right? And she's like, oh, you just bragging. I'm like, how the fuck am I bragging? You just asked me who I was. You say I'm nothing. I'm a piece of crap. I'm a piece of shit. I have no opinion. So I'm showing you here. Hello. This is me. You can find me. So anyway, I'm a lot. Just to say I'm a completely a lot person. So anyway, so I did submit an application for Slaughterthon. I received a beautiful follow-up email from Mr. Handpay because they wanted to know, because Mr. Handpay has the traveling group, so they want to know where we wanted to stay. And I said I wanted to stay in Mohegan Sun because I definitely didn't want to stay there at the casino because, we're not friends, right? But they came back as like, unfortunately, we don't have any event in Mohegan Sun or any connection to Mohegan Sun this weekend, but, we will let you know in the future, right? So my whole thing is that I wanted to go to the Slaughterthon, but I did want to use my rewards because obviously, if you know, we are content creator. Hey, Susu. We're content creator. We spend mad amount of money, like stupid amount of money in the casino. My God, do not look at your win and loss statements. I had a heart attack when I looked at one of my win and loss statement, just one. That casino that I played at, we could have put a deposit in a house. Like that's scary. Like the win and loss, GrandmaFlip refused. Told me she didn't want me to share our win and loss statements online. So that's why I'm not going to do it. I'm still trying to convince her. But I really want to pull out and print out all our win and loss to show how much freaking money that not only we made, but how much money we lost. It's crazy. There's no guarantee win in casino. So anyway, so I didn't want to stay at this place, right? But I wanted to go to Slatathon, and I'll tell you why. So I wanted to go to stay at the closest casino because I have a lot of rewards, and if they could have connected me to the closest casino, we would have stayed there. They couldn't. They was very sweet. It's like we don't have any connections there this weekend because I obviously it makes sense. It's not their event, but we'll keep you in mind. So I was like, oh, but I'm not only want to stay at the hotel, I also want to be an influencer at the event. And they came back to me. They said, oh, thank you so much for your interest. Very nice. I don't know who it is. I think his name is Jade, the contact. Very nice person. Very nice email. Mr. Hampe, I give you a lot of credit with that. This person has handling the feedback, the follow-up and email. I don't know if it's AI. Somebody said, Mommy, GrandmaFlip. Somebody said it was AI or stuff, but they seem like very good people. And they were like, okay, I'm going to forward your information to Foxwood and stuff like that. Obviously, I didn't hear anything from Foxwood. So obviously, they already know. And I'm saying their name because they already took out photo pass. But so after that, again, married to Slot. Okay. Oh, did I talk about Mel and Dave? They're amazing. The second people that I met that I love, brothers and sisters, is Married to Slots. Married to Slots, Gina and Los are the most wonderful people you ever want to meet in true life. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of casino people in this world that you meet in this community, and I love this community. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why I love this community and actually how this community actually changed me. And I'm going to tell you, this is our honest video. I'm going to tell you. Married to Slot was like the second people we met. I think we met them, if I remember correctly. We were at Bali's, and again, Dave, and Melly introduced us to Bali's. How do we meet Dave and Melly? And I talked about this before, but I'll tell you real quick. We went incognito. We used to film at Resort Casino. So we went there. I didn't see any sign that says that we couldn't go live, so obviously we started filming. I don't know if we went live or we started videotaping. And one of the security guards was like, "Hey, Josh." One of the security guard was like, "Hey, you can't film." And he gave me mad attitude. Very good looking black male though. Wow, I'm like, look at this fine looking brother. He was gorgeous, but he gave me mad attitude. I'm like, oh, I didn't know we couldn't film. He's like, no, you can't film. I said, okay. I said, no, I was on live. I said, guys, the security guard came and told me and stuff like that. So give me a second. He's like, and you still talking to them. I'm like, and he's like, and you still talking to them. And I'm standing right here. So I'm like, he's one of those brothers. I'm like, yo. I'm like, damn. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, give me a second. Let me just say goodbye to my peoples. I didn't know and stuff like that. And he was like, you still talking to them, just talking mad, giving me. And he was a great looking guy too. Mm. I don't know if I like it with the light or without the light. Anyway, so I said, guys, okay, I gotta go, and I shut it off. I mean, some of our great looking black brothers. I mean, it would do that if you guys are gorgeous to like really have a great attitude about you. So anyway, so he was one of them. You got to stick to the rules. So I shut off the live and stuff like that. So days later now, we see a couple in a resort. We're back. I'm sorry. I'm trying to put this in a bracket. Hold on. GrandmaFlip reached out to me and said, hey, there's somebody else that's filming at resort. I'm like, really? I said, didn't that security guard just curse me out and told me, I'm dramatic. Didn't that security guard just curse me out and say I can't film there? Who's the couple? They're like, GrandmaFlip said, look. So I went in there, and at the time, they were the power couple. Currently, Mel and Dave have a new channel. It's a Latino channel. I can't pronounce the name, and I'm sorry. And they told it to me like 10,000 times. But I'm Haitian descent. I'm not Latino, so I'm just going to screw up the name. I'm sorry. My Miss Jonesy has this guy, and I really want to listen to it, but I'm talking to you guys, so I'm just looking. He's another good-looking black man. Not as good as the security guard, but he's attractive. Anyway, let's get back. So I reached out to them because I checked them out. I checked them on YouTube. I found their email address. I sent an email address, and I said, hey, you guys are filming the same place as we are. I said, how did you get a pass to resort? So that's how I met Mel and David, and they reached out to me and they say, no, we kind of incognito, I don't think I got the name incognito for them. I think they said we kind of did a hidden film film there, and we film there every once in a while, but not too often, and we try to be discreet, right? They say, but if you want to, we could connect you with our people if you want to do content, film slots. I'm like, yes, of course, wonderful. Yes, thank you so much. You're wonderful. And that's how they connected us to Jersey. So we went to Bali's. And so when we were filming Bali's, we saw a couple next to us. And we're like, hey, hi, we Mama Flip, how you doing? They're like, hey, how are you? We married to slots. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so great to see you, to meet you and stuff. And this is my mom, like this is my husband, blah, blah, blah. That's how we met. Just like that at Bali's. Oh my God, the generous nature of them too. They don't even know us from the dirt, straight on the wall. They don't know nothing about it. They just saw two black women saying, hey, what's up? They're like, okay, so this is what we did. We do have connection. This is blah, blah. Here, reach out to us. If you have any information, if you need anything. That's how we met Married to Slot. After that, we stayed in contact. They invited me to do our first collab, because technically we didn't collab with Mel and Dave. Every time we see them, I would go over there. We would give each other a hug and kisses. And Mel and Dave, I love them dearly. I will always be grateful for them. And they are helping me as veterans, because Mel is a veteran. I'm a veteran. So he's giving me information. Amazing people. But our first collaboration, though, was with Married to Slots. And I normally have a trip where I travel with female friends of mine. One of my friends, I've known her since I was like, I think she was 9 and I was 11. So we've been traveling the world with each other. And every time it's my birthday or something, I go hang out, and she makes a big deal of it. And then we travel internationally with our families. Most of the time I'm by myself, but with her family, her husband, her kids. Her name is Michelle Shelley. She wants me to call her Shelley because that's her nickname, but I call her Michelle. She hates when I call her Michelle, but that's how I met her at 9 years old. Like, if I know you as Michelle, I can't change you to your nickname Shelley, 50 years later. So anyway, almost 50 years. We've known each other for almost 50 years. Oh my fucking God. Excuse my language. I've known Michelle for almost 50 years. That's crazy. Okay, 49 years now, but damn, I gotta tell her that. I said, you know how long? Anyway, that's Michelle. So anyway, I normally go to Michelle's house. We have like what is called a kitchen table group. You know, it's female friends and family members, pretty much friends that gets together, and we get together like 3 times a year. Often we talk on the phone, we text each other. Whenever I have drama and situation, especially at work, yeah, I'm talking about y'all. I always call her and she talks me off the ledge. So anyway, I was going there for the weekend. I reached out to Married to Slots. It's like, oh no, if you coming, we're gonna be here. Let's connect. Let's do a collab. So that's how I did my first collab. I met them at MGM near my friend's house, and it was amazing. And it was so sweet. And I got one of my biggest bonus. No, well, actually, I did. Yeah, I did. Did I make money that weekend because of them? No, I actually got my biggest bonus. My biggest bonus the last time I went, because I was supposed to meet with them the time before. Yes, I did make my biggest bonus with them because I was supposed to meet with them, but I got there too late and they left like a half an hour before I got there. They were kind of waiting for me. So I got there too late. So I went to that location, I got my first big jackpot over there because of them, because I was supposed to meet with them and they left. The second nice jackpot I got when we collabed together. But either way, they're my first collaboration. They're so wonderful. They're so sweet. I mean, like, first of all, I love them as a couple. They're beautiful. They're heartwarming. They're great people. Meet Married to Slots. And through Married to Slots, I met the cousins, right? Because they have a lot of supporters and they call each other cousins. So I'm technically sort of a step cousin. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are Southern black people. I see. I'm a Haitian New Yorker, hardcore Brooklynite. So I don't have their accent, but they welcome me. And whenever we go live, all the cousins show up, all the friends show up. They're amazing people. So let's fast forward. So why am I talking about Married to Slots? Well, I'm talking about the connection. So because I love them so much, whenever they're nearby, I try to go there. So one time it was Gina's birthday. I didn't tell her in Atlantic City. I didn't tell her that we were coming. I got GrandmaFlip in the car. We went 2.5 hours to Bali's just to wish her happy birthday. Hey, we're here! And it was just, we were there, we saw her wish her happy birthday and stuff like that. She and her family did their thing. GrandmaFlip and I, we played slots, and then we came home. It was like literally like within hours. Of course, GrandmaFlip thought I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm like, no, it's Gina's birthday. She's right here. She's right there. Mom, she's down the block. She's down the block. It's not down the block. It's 2.5 hours. So we went there. We surprised them. Boom. Right? So, and I used to do that to Mel and Dave too. If I knew that Mel and Dave was going to be at the casino, we would just show up. Like, hey, we're here. They were like, what the fuck is going on? Stalkers? But it's my way of just loving on them and just letting them know we appreciate them. And I don't stay. That's why me and Mel and Dave hasn't done a collaboration, because if they're on live, I'm not there to come and jump on your live and be like, hey, see my face, subscribe. I'm here to just say, hey, we're here. We love you. Thank you for supporting us, or being the good friends. And then me and GrandmaFlip, we out of here. We go do our own live. You understand? So that's so unless I'm actually collaborating with somebody, I'm just passing by. So anyway, I knew that Married to Slot was going to be at Slotathon. How do I know? I was on a live. I forgot who live it is, and everybody was like, looking forward to seeing you, blah blah blah. I'm like, what's going on? And Married to Slot said, Mama Flip, check your chat. I think she said either check your chat, or something. I reached out to you. Something she said. I said, what is this? She was like, there's an event. Or I was like, why? Or I even asked her, Married to Slot, Gina would be able to tell it better than me. I even asked her, what's going on? Everybody talking about you're going to do something. She's like, oh, it's Slotathon. I said, Slotathon? I said, what is that? I said, is that the same thing? She's like, Mama Flip, I text you. So anyway, she texts me. And I was like, she's like, it's the one that's with Mr. Handpay. I'm like, oh, not at that casino. She's like, yeah. I'm like, they're not going to allow me to be influencer at that casino. They just took out PhotoPass. They're not going to allow me. They already said we non-goddess. Because of me, not because of GrandmaFlip, because of me. Not GrandmaFlip. Don't blame GrandmaFlip now. It's me. So she's like, no, but here's the application. Fill it out and stuff. And see what happens. So I fill it out. And I already told you guys a whole story about Jade. I think it's Jade that reached out to me. I should get the person's name right, but nice person from Mr. Handpay Group. Let me look and see if I can find the person's right name. Very good person. So anyway, so I'm sitting here and stuff like that. My birthday is coming this week. Guys, I will be at our favorite spot at Bali's. And Bali's don't give a damn. Let me tell you something. Bali's is not about trying to lose none of their content creator because they wrote a post or did an article about somebody. They say it's none of their business. Because once I lost our photo access. I reached out to my other people and said, hey, this is what happened. Like, because I'm 100% honest, and even though I think Foxwood got it wrong, I'm going to tell my people, hey, this is what happened. And they were like, well, something, we really don't care. They're like, my contact was like, MamaFlip, like, that has nothing to do with us. They said, as long as we send you haven't committed any felony, any fraud, or anything like that, you are here to come and play anytime you feel like it. And I'm like, okay, good. I love y'all. Thank you. So I will always be grateful and always be loyal to Bali's because they weren't even playing that. So anyway, I keep jumping on the story, right? So anyway, Married to Slot told me that where the event is, they told us to fill out an application. My birthday weekend is this weekend, and yeah, so yep, Jade. Jade is the person that reached out to me. Jade is really nice. I'm just gonna say Jade P, right? Very nice person. I've actually reached out to Jade several times, and he always came back with a follow-up and been very helpful. So I just have to say that Jay from Mr. Handpay is really good people. So anyway, so what was I saying? So my birthday weekend, I'm going to Bali's. We're going to spend 4 days there. But then I'm like, okay. And then after that, the weekend before, I was at Empire, and I had the kitchen table with my friends coming to New York. So we were over at Yonkers, and since Empire is near Yonkers, I went to play at Empire's. GrandmaFlip wasn't with me. GrandmaFlip was home. So I'm like, I kind of feel bad that I left GrandmaFlip home. My birthday is coming up. Married to Slot is kind of sort of not too far away from me. They're kind of nearby. I want to see them. So should I go to Slotathon? And there's a lot of my people's going to be there. Emerald is going to be there. Emerald Slots. Slot on Fire is going to be there. One time I tried to meet up with Slot on Fire at, what was it? Yeah, there was another event that would happen. So it was Mr. Handpay was having something too, and I went over there, and I was trying to get there in time to see Start on Fire, but of course, me being late, I didn't get a chance to meet her there. Big Payback, which I met before, very nice guy, was going to be there. And I also wanted to meet Johnny Slots. Picture right here. I also wanted to meet Johnny Slots. So, yeah, and there were other people there that I've seen in the community because I'm on everybody's slots, always supporting people. So I wanted to meet them. So I said, okay, Grandma Flip didn't go to the casino with me the week before. She's been at a casino for 2 days. My birthday is coming up. Why don't we I'm just going to surprise her. And literally, it was like maybe it was 48 hours before Slaughterton. It was that Thursday, and I told Grandma Phillip that Friday we were going. So I turned around. We got a hotel. I'm not gonna stay with her. I'm not staying at Fox, but I did reach out to my wonderful, and I love her dearly, and she's still, even though we don't give her enough business, my host. And she was like, well, and I said, okay, I'm coming. Because the last time, every time I go there, ever since they removed our photo pass, I don't want to stay there under the rewards. So I will stay at a nearby hotel. So the last time I stayed at a nearby hotel, she said, why are you doing that? She said, you have a lot of rewards here. That because the situation happened, you still could come here and play. And you should stay here on your rewards, not spend extra money. So, I told Grandma Flip that. She's like, you're just being stubborn, you know how we are. When somebody does us wrong, we don't want to be bothered with them. She said, you're just being stubborn, but you're spending your money there. If you have rewards, we should stay there. So anyway, I reached out to my host, love her, and she said, well, you don't have enough points. Yo, didn't you just tell me last year? Girl, didn't you just tell me last year that I need to stay there? You convinced my mom that I was being silly by staying outside. If I have points, I should stay there. That's because you don't get the photo pack. You can still play. You can still stay. It's your rewards. You could get it back. You just gave me this whole speech where I said, okay, I'm going to stay on the property again. And now I don't have enough points. So apparently it seems like all the points, and we have mad crazy points last year. Apparently you have to start all over again in January, all over again. And ma'am, we lost a lot of money this freaking past weekend. So I'm hoping that we building our freaking rewards again January. Anyway, so she reached out to me. I love her. She's very, very receptive hostess. Love her. She's like, I'm sorry, I could give you a discount in the hotel, but no, we can't. You don't have enough points yet. I said, okay, fine. So anyway, I decided to reserve a room outside of there because I'm not. First of all, the rooms that we reserve is nice anyway, and is half the price of staying over at the casino. And also, I don't. Even though I do play there, I do that intentionally. I don't know if I want to actually pay for rooms there because I'm still sort of foot in, foot out, right? I want to take my stance of not supporting them, but yet I still, if there's something special going there, I still want to go there. So anyway, we got a hotel outside and everything like that. Told Grandma Flip gave me, like, why are we going over there? We're not even in influential. We're not even in slot-a-thon. They didn't pick us. Your birthday is coming up. We going there to spend money, and we spent stupid money at that casino. We lost our ass until the last day. I'm just telling you, we spent stupid money there. And your birthday is coming up. Why are you going to spend your money over there when we going to our favorite spot at Bali's? And I said, but Mom, I wanted to surprise you. You haven't gone to the casino, but also I want to see my peeps. I want to surprise Married to Slots. You see, that's the whole objective of the trip. Not to only go to Slot-a-thons and meet everybody else, but I wanted to surprise Gina because she's the one that told me about it. Gina and Los. So we go over there, and then when we go over there the first day, I can't find Gina. I can't find Gina. I'm like, this place is huge. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I checked and I saw that that some of the content creators was going live. I didn't see Gina and them go live, but I saw some of the content creators going live. And somehow, some way, I saw the post that Johnny Slots had on, where Johnny Slots said that they were collaborating and having a bunch of channels playing from 2 to 10 on Friday. I'm like, oh, shoot. they're going to have something on Friday. So, okay, then we're going to go. I'm not going to tell anybody we're going to show up because the start of time is Saturday. So I said, we're going to go Friday. And I even work early for this. I normally, if I'm going to go to something on Saturday, GrandmaFlip and I will leave around 7 o'clock after work, get there around 10, 11 o'clock. Maybe we'll go to the casino and play, but, we'll rest up for the next day. But to that day, Friday, last Friday, I made sure I left early because I wanted to go to whatever Johnny Slots was doing, just to turn around. It's called Dinger Nation. And I think, hopefully I spelled the name right here. Did I spell the name right? I think it's Dinger Nation. So anyway, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to show up again. Johnny Slots was going to be there. And also I want to see Jackpot Judo, right? I just want to make sure. Jackpot Judo. I missed the whole first interview. Let me make sure. I want to make sure. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. So I wanted to also see Jackpot Judo. Jackpot Judo was going to be there. Mini Slots was going to be there. Foreplay was going to be there. But the main people I wanted to surprise Marriage Slot, and I wanted to see Jackpot Judo. And GrandmaFlip is like, why are you doing all this? I'm like, but yeah, there's some of my peoples that want to be there. And I said, now my plan is not to try to go there as an influencer, but to go there as a fan. Because I'm a fan of a lot of these people. I am. I watch them. We spend a lot of time. My mom will tell you that if I'm not working or doing advocacy stuff, I am literally watching slots almost 24/7. Like, and my favorite people, even the people I don't know. I just think that it's important that if you join a community that you watch their stuff. It's just important to me. You understand what I'm saying? I want to build up our channel too, but I want to also support. Also, watching them teaches me how to play. Like, what should I play and what should I not play? You and GrandmaFlip are very thoughtful. Thank you, Kip. What should we play? What we should not play? You know what I'm saying? What denom and stuff like that. So I watch everybody to get an idea. But I also watch them because I enjoy them. And I love to watch the smaller channel. Now, Jackpot Judo is a bigger channel. He's over 6 figures with subscribers. But I like to also watch the smaller channels because I like to support them, get to know them. We building, they're building this stuff. So anyway, so I told Jackpot, I said, Grandma, we're going. We're going as fans. We're going as subscribers. So I registered. Not only did I register as an influencer, I also registered through Mr. Handpay for the hot seat and to actually attend Slot-a-thon as everybody else, pretty much. So again, we were going the night before. The intention was go to the hotel, get some sleep, get some rest, and then go to Slot-a-thon. Then I saw online that Johnny Slots was having an event. I'm like, yo, no, they didn't. I said, okay, we're going to go there. Left work, went there. Walked in, went to the wrong tower. I'm like, what the fuck, what happened? Because when I called the casino, I said, hey, I'm here and I want to go to the Dingo Nation event. They're like, we don't have a list for Dingo Nation event. The only event is Slot-a-thon tomorrow. I'm like, no, there's a group of people that are playing and stuff like that. And I know, and I'm trying to find them, because I'm also a content creator and my friends over there and I want to be there. They're like, well, we don't have a list to tell you which tower they're in. We only know that there's an event for Fox Tower. So I'm like, okay, thank you very much. So we go to Fox Tower, hoping that they were there. You know what I mean? Because in our mind, if Slot-a-thon is at Fox Tower, maybe everybody's going to be at Fox Tower tonight or Friday night. So we go there and we don't see them. But we did see people that had a pass on them. The photo pass, the same photo access pass that was removed from us permanently. So anyway, we approached them and it was South, they're from Florida. South Slot? Oh, God, South, I'm so sorry. South, is it South Shore Slots? Hold on, I'm Googling. I'm going there. South Shore Slots. So we met, and I just subscribed to them that day. So we met South Shore Slots. And I was like, hey, how are you? With MamaFlipSlots, how are you? They're like, oh, how you doing? Wonderful people. Nice people. I'm telling you, good morning. Hey, casino's like, I'm telling you what happened. Hi, but Casino Slots Club was another one of my favorites. So, anyway, Southshore Slots was like, "Hey, how are you?" I said, "I'm looking for a group. They're here. I think they call them Dinga Nation or something." And then, yeah. We know. We here for Slotathon, but there's a whole group of people that's playing at the other casino at I think they said Pequot and stuff like that. I said, "Oh my God, it's amazing. Nice to meet you." I said, "Here's our card." That's like, "Okay, we're gonna follow you now." I said, "We're following you now." Do. We follow each other. Bye bye bye. So me over here, I'm dragging GrandmaFlip everywhere. So I said, "Grandma, we gotta go." So we out of here. So we left Fox Tower. We got back in the car because there's a long walk back and forth. So we got back in the car. We drove and we went to PQ. It was freezing cold. I'm telling you, I'm dragging GrandmaFlip from here and there. It's freezing cold in Connecticut and stuff. But I was determined to meet them. Now, here's the thing that you have to understand. We're in the middle of a massive snowstorm. And that's another thing GrandmaFlip is like, "You going to carry your ass all the way to Connecticut. We have your birthday trip, and there's a freaking storm coming." I'm like, it was important to me. I want to surprise Gina Los. I want to be there, and I also want to meet Johnny Slots, right? Mom, I said, there's a lot of people there that you're going to meet. And then when she found out one of her favorite content creator was going to be there, what is her name? Is her name Jackie? Jackie. Is it Jackie Slots? Because I always get her name wrong. Is it Jackie Slots? I don't know if her name is it Jackie Slots? But she found, because I always get her name. It may not be Jackie. Her name may be something different. And if I could find her name, I will tell you. Because it may not be Jackie Slots. I think I keep calling her Jackie, but she may not be Jackie Slots. But she has her own slot channel. And my mom told me all about her. And she's like, when we were driving, she's like, "Oh my God, she's there too." I'm like, "Who's there?" She's like, "She's there." She said, "Didn't I tell you about it?" She told me about an amazing story about her and her kids and her marriage and her divorce. My mother know everybody's story. I said, you see, I told you we should go to Slotathon. So anyway, they told us where to go, right? Southside told us where to go. So anyway, so we decided we was gonna go back to, I had to put GrandmaFlip back in the car, and we go to PQ. I think it's called BQ, Grand PQ. We walk in, and then we hear the voices. "Hey, Lisa Adam, what the heck are you going out there in that storm? Thank God you made it home." Thank you, Lisa Adam. Yes, we made it home. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. Daddy Diana, my baby. Congratulations on your people. I see you rising with the numbers. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna tell my story, and then after that, I'm gonna read the chat. So anyway, guys, I gotta find out who she is. Oh my God, I gotta find out who she is because my mother was so happy. So her name is not Jackie, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna give you her name. Because hold on. Who is it? Oh shoot, I just saw it. Okay, hold on. I just saw it. I saw NJ, and I keep calling him MG, but it's NJ. It's like a very nice guy. Okay, stop. Stay right there. Not gambles, not emeralds, not slot with Sean, not John, not Johnny, not jackpot, NJ, not majesty, not foreplay. Come on, it's not emerald. Is it Casino Kelly? Let me see. I think it's Casino Kelly. Hold on. I think it's Casino Kelly. Let me look at her picture. Yes! Casino Kelly. And I didn't subscribe to her. What the fuck is going on with me? Click. All right, we subscribing to Casino Kelly. My mother loves Casino Kelly. Loves Casino Kelly. You hear what I'm saying? So when she saw Casino Kelly was gonna be there, she's like, "Oh my God," because my mother, we were driving to the event, and she went on live and she said, "Oh, she's there." I said, "Who's there?" "This woman. Look." And I'm here. Of course, I'm not looking because I'm driving. She said, like, "I know all about her. I've been watching her forever." Blah 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 blah. That's GrandmaFlip. You got that right. So she was excited to get a chance to meet Casino Kelly. Me, I want to see Johnny Slot, but I want to surprise Master Slots. Remember, that's the objective. So we get off the elevator, and of course, we hear the voices. So we follow the voices, and there they are. The The first person that recognized us that we've never met in real life were Emerald Slots. Because I wanted to see if people was going to recognize us. You know what I'm saying? Because most of them, they just see us, but they see me on the chat. They see GrandmaFlip on the chat saying, hey, giving out clapping hands, congratulations. But they don't know us in person. So I wanted to see who would actually recognize us. First person that recognized us, because I walk in, because, I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be her. I'm trying to be, I'm here in the... So I wanted to see who recognized us. So I walked in and I looked. Nobody said anything. Nobody knows us. I'm so mad. So I said I saw Emerald's last, and I always get Emerald. I don't know why mixed up with Majestic. I'm sorry. I always call it Majestic Slots. I don't know why I always get Emerald mixed up with Majestic. I don't know if they collabed together one time. Majestic is a male, right? Emerald is a female. I don't know why. So when I turned around and I saw her, and she saw me, and she looked at me, I said, I bet none of y'all recognize me. She's like, of course! She gave me a big hug. Oh my God, MamaFlip! Emerald recognized me immediately, right? It took her a second. I don't mean it took her a second, but she knew. She's like, of course I recognize you. Oh my God, thank you for me. Oh, look at you. La, 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 la. Gave me a first hug. Obviously, Slots on Fire recognized me, gave me a hug, and that's it. Only them two. No, but somebody else recognized us because he was on the other side, and he was like, oh my God, MamaFlip. So another guy, oh my God, I don't even recognize I remember his name. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Because I went back and I spoke to him. He recognized too. In fact, he knew us by name, just by face, he recognized us. But I don't think he was, is it Slots with Sean? No, it wasn't Slots with Sean that recognized us. It was another tall gentleman that recognized us. It wasn't Slots with Sean. Who recognized us? Oh my God. He was like, I know you. I know you. And I think he's the one that recognized us the quickest than anybody. But besides, obviously Slots on Fire recognized us because we met before. But no, it's not Slot on Short. It's not Slot on Short that recognized us. I'm sorry, guys. I want to just get everybody's name right. That's what I'm trying to do. But I don't know who he is. It's not Gamble. It's not Slot on Sean. It's just Slot. I don't know who he is. I feel really bad. If you see this live and you care to comment, just write your name down and let me know it was you, because I was so impressed by him. He's like, nope, it's definitely not. Hold on. Slot of New England. I want to see if that's Slot of New England is the one that recognizes us. Is it Slot of New England? It may be Slot of New England. I think it was Slot of New England. But it was just him, not her. I think it was Slot of New England that recognized us. But he was like, I know you. Oh my God, your MamaFlip Slots. So automatically. So we had 3 people that know us, right? And then you guys can see all of it. In fact, you can go and look at the live. I posted the live because I was live the whole time that we met everybody. And then all of a sudden I turned around and I saw... So I'm like, I'm here. I'm looking for Married to Slots. I want to surprise them. And they're like, oh, Gina then was right around the corner. I'm like, yeah, okay, so shh, don't say nothing. Because I want to surprise them. Don't say nothing. So anyway, I go around the corner. There's no Gina and Los. I said, where they went? They're like, they were just here. I'm like, how the hell I came to surprise them to say, we're here, and they're not there. I said, I'm going to go look for them. And I turn around, and look who I see. Johnny Slots. Again, remember, I went there because I wanted to surprise Married to Slots, but I also wanted to see Johnny Slots, who I've been on his live for forever. And not only that, I mean, we all know what happened with Jackpot Judo and, unfortunately, the unaliving of his wife. And I have to tell you, the reason why I became a fan of Johnny Slots is because of the way at least he was one of them. I don't think I saw it with Johnny Slots. I think I saw it with South. I just saw, is it Southern? She does it with her grandma. My mom always said I keep forgetting her name. In fact, she just put a post. Hold on. She just put a post today to say that she and her grandma, because her grandma been sick. Congratulations, my baby got 3 million views. Um, look at my baby. Look at. Okay, I'm just looking for her name. So I watch another slot channel, and that's how I knew something happened with Jude. Okay, Granny's back. Lucky Cali Slots. Again, I watch a lot of our diverse. I watch a lot of slot channel, but I also focus a lot of my attention on our diverse, our black and brown slot channels. That's what I do. I love it. So I saw that Lucky Cali Slots. She was on live. I was watching her, and I think it was her that made the announcement of what happened to Jackpot Judo. And she said, "Please check our posts because we post something." I'm like, "What happened to somebody in our?" Because now that I'm part of the community, I don't put quote to be sarcastic, but I'm just telling you, now that I'm part of the community, now I'm nosy. I want to know what's going on with everybody. So I saw her posts, right? And once I saw her posts, that's when I realized that Johnny Slots, NJ Slots, Mr. Handpay was the driving force of doing GoFundMe for Jackpot Judo. So obviously I'm following Lucky Cali Slots. Obviously, I already know Mr. Handpay. That's when I started paying attention to Johnny Slots and NJ Slots, right? And I saw that they were posting the GoFundMe for the family. So obviously I created a couple of posts for the GoFundMe for Jackpot Judo and stuff like that. And that's how I knew the story. Now, my mom was watching Jackpot Judo from before because my mom remembered that Jackpot Judo, God rest in peace, wife was on one of the videos prior to them. She going, I think she went to Philly and he went back to Vegas or something like that. So my mom knew them from before. I didn't know them from before, to be honest. But my mom knew it, and she said, she was beautiful and she was always smiling. That's the thing that my mom said about Jackpot Judo wife and stuff like that. My mom, GrandmaFlip knows a lot more about the community, and she introduced me to people. So anyway, so I shared the post on GoFundMe, and I started paying attention, and I realized that that Judo Jackpot has some amazing people around him. There's a lot of amazing people, but the people that I really, because I already knew New Jersey, I knew about New Jersey Slots because New Jersey Slots also had a medical thing, if I remember correctly. So I remember seeing something about him and his post because again, I'm nosy. I want to pay attention to everything that's going on in the slot community. So I knew that I've heard of NJ Slots before because he posted something about medical. But when Judo Slots, the incident happened with Judo Slots, I started paying more attention to the people that were supporting Judo Slots. And let me tell you why. Besides being an advocate, who wants to, who's nosy and stuff, we're also survivors. Survivors are people, and some people don't like to be called survivors. I lead with the word survivor. Some people don't like to be called survivor, but that's the word I know. I've done this work for 12 years, and I'm gonna break now, but I've done this work for 12 years. Survivors are people who lost somebody or somebody was taken from them tragically for whatever reason, horrifically, tragically, suddenly. Our family is survivors because we lost our nephew, Pierre Paul Jean Paul Jr., God rest his soul, as a result of gun violence in Queens. Our family is also survivors because we lost Lance Corporal Nicholas White, Jay White, in Iraq. He's the hero of our family. We are Gold Star family members, but we also survivors. So I understand losing somebody, and our people was very young, tragically, horrifically, as a result of no control and anything. And we've been, as a family, we've been through that twice, and the horrific impact of that. So whenever I am in part of a community or know a group of people in which tragedy hits, I now just gonna pay attention automatically to be helpful, to the people, even though they don't know me, they don't care about me, they don't know nothing about me and my mom, to be helpful because we've been through it as a family. But also, I find myself paying attention. So if I continue wiping my nose, I also find myself paying attention to the people around them. You know, what are they doing for the family? Because me, knowing me, I've done this at least twice in the past. If no one had done a GoFundMe for Jackpot Judo, even though I don't know Jackpot Judo, I probably would have done a GoFundMe for Jackpot Judo and his family. Because I've done it several times. Like, I've done it at least 2 times for family who lost family members due to pew pew violence. You know, it's not hard to do a GoFundMe. I probably would have reached out to the family, which I normally do. Hey, this is me. My name is da da da. I'm an actual advocate. Here's my profile. I'm a legit person. I want to do a GoFundMe. Is that okay? I would have done that. But it was already taken care of. Again, I saw it with Lucky Kylie Slots. I saw it. But then I started seeing the guys that were around him, and I knew that Mr. Hampe. Well, Mr. Hampe is huge, right? He's there. He's part of the 1%ers. 1%ers are all the ones that, in my opinion, are making multi-million-dollar bucks doing slot channels. I call them 1%. You know, it's political, I know, but I'm not using it negatively. I'm just saying there's 99% of us, and there's the 1%ers that are here at the highest achievements, you know? So Mr. Hampe is one of the 1%ers, right? So there's no way besides me going to his event, that Mr. Hampe is going to pay attention to me or anybody else that he's not interested in. But I was interested in the fact that he was actually supporting, and I thought it was amazing that he was supporting Jackpot Judo family, and they decided they were going to do an event. Well, actually, he did an event, but he recognized Jackpot Judo. But anyway, that's not even Mr. Hampe. Mr. Hampe is one, which is I love them all. Lady Luck, NG, Vegas Matt, Mr. Hampe. Even though there's conflict between the two, West Coast and East Coast, Mr. Hampe, Brian Christopher. I love them all. I love them all. I watch them all. I love them all. But, you know, that's how I'm just telling you how I separate them. So I wasn't expecting to get in. I knew Mr. Hampe, who he was, but I started also paying attention again to the people that was actually really showing mad love to a survivor in his time of need. And also, you know who also was actually showing mad love? Oh my God, I can't say. Oh my God, why am I forgetting them? Jackpot. Not Jackpot. They're not. I called. It's not. They are a Jackpot couple also. But and they were talking about it too. But I called them, and they're gonna hate that. I called her the librarian, and I called him the biker. They're gonna hate that I say that. Because the way I got to know him is that she has glasses, and I think she works at a school or a library or something. And her I don't know if he's fiance, boyfriend. I love him. I love them as a couple. He has tattoo. So I believe they both. She's Latino, and I think that he's from another country. And I love them so much. They were talking about it too, and they also have a name, a Jackpot on their name, but for some reason I can't remember their name. You see, and I really need to work on that. But anyway, so I saw that they also was having an event for Jackpot Judo. So all of them apparently know Jackpot Judo, and they've done videos with Jackpot Judo in the past, and they were really supportive of him. So I love him. So the couple that I'm trying to find their name, I've been watching them for quite a while. Another one, GrandmaFlip, loved them. They actually said to us, at least said to me on live, here it is, I see them. Jackpot Famous. That's who it is. Jackpot Famous. So Jackpot Famous also was bringing attention to what happened with Jackpot Judo. But I already knew who Jackpot Famous is. But again, Johnny Slots, I did not know who Johnny Slots. Okay, let's go back. I knew who NJ Slots is because I knew there was something going on with his health. I knew who Jackpot Famous is because we were watching them from before, and of course I know Mr. Hampe. Okay, so I go to this event. I see that Dinga Nations was gonna be there. So I'm there. I just gave a hug to Emerald Slots, gave a hug to slot on fire, said hello, and I believe it's the other slot channel. And then I turn around because I'm looking for Married to Slots. And then I saw Johnny Slots. So I approach him. And of course, he has a great personality because, again, I started following and watching Johnny Slots as a result of him supporting. And I'm going to continue because I like to tell a story and keep going around and around. I like the fact that the way that he supported him and Jay Slots, Jackpot Famous, I said Kali Slots, all of them, they were supporting Jackpot Judo. So again, I never met them. So again, I started following Johnny Slots. And once I realized what he was doing, and every time I'm on his slots, I would comment. And he would always say, welcome in, Mama, Grandma Slot, Mama Flop Slots. And I love that. I love when people shout us out on their channel. I love when people do that, because once you do that, I see that you're paying attention. So again, yeah, Dinga Nation. So again, I'm like, okay, he is going to be there, but I'm trying to look for Married to Slots because they are my peeps. They are my brother and sister. I turn around, and who's there? Johnny Slots. How are you? Good morning, Marie. The low count on Foxwood so early. Oh, good morning. The low count, the low down on Foxwood so early. Yeah. Hey, Dina. Ahmad. It's good. It's good. So anyways, I turned around and I saw Johnny Slots. And I was like, there he is. Again, I'm there fanning, right? Again, you have to go to the beginning so I could tell you from the beginning, right? I went there looking for Married to Slots. Again, I didn't get the influencer set up because Foxwood is not going to give it to me. They banned me. I wanted to surprise them. I wanted to take Grandma there because there was... she had people that she wanted to see, or at least she knew that she wanted to see after the fact, right? So I turn around and I see Johnny Slots. I'm like, I bet he doesn't recognize me. Because we never met in person, right? Most people like they will recognize the board. I said, I bet he doesn't know me. So I turned around and I looked at him. I said, I bet you don't know who I am. I'm so rude. I'm so rude. I said, I bet you don't even know who I am. He said, oh, hi, how are you? He's like, no. I said, I can't believe you don't even recognize my voice. Poor Tito. Poor Johnny Slots. I don't know. I actually looked, and I think my camera shut off when I actually approached him and some of that. So I don't have that part of it, but you can see some of it. But because the camera, probably I moved a certain way because I was on live, and I did tell people I'm live. I'm live. Because I'm always live. So I didn't surprise anybody with live, but I was like, I bet you don't even recognize me and stuff like that. He's like, no, then he started to apologize. She said, I'm so sorry. I said, you don't have to apologize. I don't expect you to recognize me, Johnny Slots. I said, we've never met. But he was so sweet. He was so great. He was so sweet. I said, I'm MamaFlipSlots. She's like, oh my God, MamaFlipSlots, of course. He gave me a huge hug. And that may be the moment that the camera shut off, actually, because he gave me a huge hug and stuff like that. He gave me a huge hug, and that's when, oh no, you know something? You know who recognized me before everybody else? I'm so sorry. You know who recognized me? It was, I know the fourth person that recognized me was for Foreplay. I don't know how did Foreplay recognize us, but Foreplay, the number 4 play slots, recognized us too. Foreplay Fortune, she recognized us. She's so sweet. Oh my God. When I tell you, I think Slot of New York, I think it was Slot of New York that recognized us. I think it was him because he was by himself. I didn't see his wife. But yeah. Oh my God, For You. But it wasn't not the gentleman of For You. And I don't know if there's a couple. But it's Miss For You Fortune. And I didn't catch everybody's real name. I apologize. She recognized us. Emerald recognized us. Slot on Fire recognized us. For You was like, oh my God, MamaFlip! She recognized us. And I think New England recognized us. So anyway, so they recognized us beforehand. But obviously, Johnny Slots was actually talking to NJ Slots and a bunch of people on that side. So when I turned around to go look for Married to Slots, I was like, there he is! There he is! That's the man I came to see! So I was like, you don't recognize me? He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, of course you don't recognize me. We never met. And I said that, I'm MamaFlipSlots. And oh my God, he gave me such an amazing hug. He gave me such an amazing hug. He's so sweet, Tito. And then after that, I turned around to, I said, I bet you don't recognize me either. And that was NJ Slots. He's like, oh my God. And they're like, you guys, you always on everybody's channel. You always commenting. I said, yes, because it's important to me to support and watch everybody. I say because I love this community and I want to be part of this community and I want to be in the community. So of course I have to give him some hard time. So I gotta give him some hard time. I said, so why wasn't Mama Flip's not invited to Dina Nation? What's up with that? I'm so out of line. Poor Johnny was like, oh, oh my God, I didn't know you were coming. He said, Mama Flip, if you had told me you were coming, how many of you could have been part of Ding and Nation? Like, I said, I'm so sorry. I'm just harassing you. I said, I'm just giving you. So it was. Wait a minute. Was it? Glad you moved. Yeah, we came home. Thank you. We came home. We here. We made it. Thank you so much. And I'm like, he said, of course, if I knew you were coming, of course you could have been part of Ding and Nation. I said, Johnny, I'm only kidding. I said, this is what I said. I said, there's no way, and that's when I told him the T. I said, there's no way that I am going to be invited to be part of slotathon and stuff like that over here. And I didn't even know you had this event. I said, why didn't you tell anybody you were having this event? I said, I just knew I was coming over here because I wanted to surprise Married to Slots. And that's when, because I wanted to make surprise Married to Slots, that I saw that you guys was having something. I said, but why did you tell the world? I said, we saw a post, but I said, do you know that Foxwood doesn't know this event is happening? He's like, yeah, we decided we were gonna come here. We was gonna do something impromptu beforehand and stuff like that. I said, because I called them because I was trying to find you guys, which is it's good that they don't tell everybody where everybody is because they never know. I could have been a stalker, but the fact is that he was like, yeah, yeah, I know. Next year we'll talk to them. We have a connection. We'll talk to them. We'll make sure it's official. I said, because this is amazing. I said, this is amazing. Love Marriage to Size, such great. They are so amazing. I tell you, I love them so much. And I'm literally a fan of theirs. I'm always following behind them, to be honest with you. My mother is like, what the hell are you doing? Leave these people alone. I love them so much. I swear to God. Well, I mean, when I tell you making friends in unexpected places, it's like the most amazing thing. There's a whole saying, it's like you have friends when you're kids, but the adult friendships are sometimes the most meaningful, because when you become adults and then you make friendship with adult people, it's like meaningful. I love them so much. So anyway, so I said, Johnny, you definitely need, because now I'm all in his business and shit, right? I said, Johnny, you definitely need to let them know next year. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I see I have a lot of disrespected messages coming in. Dina, just ignore them. Ignore the trolls. So anyway, because I can't see. I don't know if they say anything nasty, disrespectful. It says this message is held for review. I don't see what you're saying, sir and ma'am. Okay, I don't. So anyway, turn around, say hi, and of course I'm giving him my lecture. Like, you really need to tell them that. He said, no, Marie, I got it. We have a connection, Mama Flip. We got it. This is grown ass man. Why am I telling this grown ass man who's very successful in his own right what to do? So anyway, so I gave him a hug. I gave NJ a hug and stuff like that. I said, well, I'm looking for Married this time. I'm going to go look for them. So I went to look for Gina and them. I didn't find Gina, but Gina said she was right there. I probably saw her back. But because Los wasn't with her, I didn't make a connection. You know what I'm saying? So I went to go pour what I missed. No, you didn't miss it. Coffee. I missed it. Oh, okay. All right. These people over here acting crazy. It says, I don't know what's going on. It says that the message is being held. So I don't know if you can see it, but I can't. I'm talking about my experience. So anyway, so So it was amazing. So I met them. So I left and I said I was looking for Gina. Gina said she was right there, and she said she left at 12:30. We got there like around 10. So she was literally in my area for 2 hours, and I didn't even know. I didn't see her because Los wasn't with her, so I guess I didn't see her, right? So thank you, Dina. Don't worry about it. It's just don't pay attention. I just was saying that's like I know that my people is gonna grab it if they disrespectful, but don't worry about it. It's okay. So anyway, so yeah, I didn't see Dina. So Grandma Flip and I started playing, and then I ended up going because I was looking for Dina. So I ended up going to the Dragon Link, all the way to the Dragon Link, and it dropped a major on me. I think it dropped a major on 50 cents. I said I was just only gonna play 50 cents. We was gonna lowball it this weekend because we have my birthday weekend trip. My trip to Bali is on Wednesday, and we're gonna be there the Sunday. So I said I'm not gonna spend a lot of money, and I spent stupid money at that casino. We lost our asses at that place. I'm just telling you. So anyway, so I was playing 50 cents, and then the $596 major drop, bang, right in the middle. God, that would have been a sweet major just to get right away. So anyway, so I stayed there because I was trying to redo it again, and I left Grandma Flip over near, not too far away from the Dinger Nation group and stuff like that, Nation group. And then she called me. She's like, "So you left me?" I said, "Mom, I was calling you to tell you I'm over here." So anyway, she was playing her game, but it was just so great to meet them. I didn't go to stay. I didn't go to be part of Johnny Slat or the Dinger Nation, even though I gave him a hard time. I'm like, "What the hell? I mean, why you having an event? Having an event in my town? And I live down the street. You didn't invite us to be part of your group. What's up with that?" Hopefully Johnny know that I was just only teasing him, but he was so sweet. When I tell you he's so sweet and kind, and that was our first intro into coming on Slot Nation. And I wanted to do the live, and I wanted to pinpoint him. I have Dinger Nation, and I have his photo there. First of all, I don't know them from anything in the world. The only reason I started paying attention to them because as a fellow survivor, I realized the kindness that they were showing to another survivor. And I don't know Jackpot Judo. First time I ever met Jackpot Judo was here on Slatathon. I didn't meet him the night before because he went to bed. No, actually, I said hi to him. He was playing. Oh my God, I'm lying. He was actually playing slots when I came in and I was giving everybody hugs. But by the time I turned around, I didn't want to bother him because he was on live. Right. So I'm not, I'm a fan like that, but I didn't want to bother him. But I didn't acknowledge, oh my God, that's him. And he was sitting there and he was playing. I think he waved and he said hi, but he continued playing. He was doing on his live, right? But again, the reason why I started paying attention to Jackpot Johnny's slots is because of his love and his commitment to Jackpot Judo to the point where he was doing live, if I'm correct, under Jackpot Judo page in order to continue the traffic on Jackpot Judo page while he was dealing with his loss. I thought that was the shit. I like, yo, what are we? Who is this guy? Like, first of all, you could tell he's posting. I saw the GoFundMe page. Again, I got it from Callie's Slots. I saw that. I think she's part of Dinger Nation also. I'm not sure. I haven't met Callie. But who is this guy that's doing lives of him, who's actually supporting, who's always calling his name, I need to meet this guy. So when I turned around and I saw him, he is just as generous in real life. Johnny's mom is adorable too. She's really sweet. She said for me to come to their house for dinner. Oh my God, one night, she's a generous lady. I can't, I hope, oh my God, her son is amazing. Her son is amazing, Tina. I have to tell you, her son is amazing. So again, so I turn around and I look at him, and he's just so sweet. He's so sweet. But it's not even only that Johnny is sweet. He's dynamic, right? He's dynamic, and and why did I tag Dina Nation on this? Because of his dynamic personality, I believe that he created something that is wonderful. I don't think he's the first one to create it because our Latino brothers and sisters had something similar they do every year too. Oh my God, shoot. Married to Slots went Latino slot. Where is it? I know their name. Oh my God. Latino Stella was there last year. Because I think Latino Stella, I think, no, not, maybe not Latino Stella. Oh, it wasn't Latino Stella. I hate when I forget people's name. They had our Latino community had a slotathon in Vegas. I hope it's in Vegas. I think Married to Slots went, the Power Couple went, and the reason why I say Latino is because a lot of our Latino brothers and sisters was there. So I actually knew that there was this. No, it was. I don't think Latina Stella went. She could have, but that's not where I know her from. So anyway, so I knew that there was a group that actually did a slotathon. A slotathon, and I'm calling it slotathon because that's what Mr. Handpay called his, but is a slot community that comes together, and they do invite a bunch of channels, and they actually put them on schedule. So everybody have 30 minutes interment to actually play slots. And I thought the first one was done amazingly. I spent but they did theirs for 3 days. 3 days, and I was there all 3 days watching different channels. 3 day slot influencers. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah. So I knew it could happen because they did an amazing job, right? They did an amazing job. Now, there's other people that's done amazing jobs where they bring people together also, right? Where you get to go, you get to fly in, and you get invited, and you are part of a group in a team of people to actually play. And you have half an hour, and you kind of sharing each other audience, right? So they're gonna connect you to another channel. Please go to this person, so their audience will keep going to different channels. So they have their own audience, and the audience watch everybody, then start following. I thought it was a genius. Johnny Slots, I don't know if Johnny Slots did it prior to this other channel. And I'm trying to find the group. I'm so sorry, guys. My brain is not here early in the morning, but I started watching them, and I thought they did an amazing job with this slotathon, and it was for 3 days, and apparently it was the 5th or 6th year that they did it, and it was great. And I said, one day I am actually going to go there. But why am I talking about Johnny Slots? First of all, Johnny Slots, he brought them together before Slotathon. I don't know if it was intentional, because he said that he did it. He knew everybody was going to be there for Slotathon, so he put it together. That's one. Also, the way he connected the channel, it was streamlined all the way. Streamlined, like every time one channel, one influencer slot game was done, it connected automatically. YouTube connect you exact to the next slot channel. Streamline it, and you press click, and you find the next slot channel. That was done flawlessly. Everybody was able to connect to the other. The other 3-day slotathon that I saw, it was amazing, but I think people because they changed times. Sometime you were able to go to the next channel, but oftentimes you wasn't, and you had to find the other channel. But I think they did an amazing job anyway, because they had a list of every channel that was there. So I thought they did an amazing job. So there's no shade on them. But with Johnny's Dingo Nation, you were able to easily go to everybody, because every time one finished, you went to the next. Another one finished, you went to the next, right? That's one. With the other amazing thing is that the personalities of Dingo Nations are amazing. You hear what I'm saying? The personalities of the Dingo Nation are amazing. Every single person you met that was hanging out with Johnny Slots was so sweet. Like, it's like coming to a big party. It's like coming to a big party. Every single one of them, either the women was giving you hugs, the guys was like, "What's up?" They were giving GrandmaFlip mad love. Like, it was like, these people are really cool people. They're really cool. And of course they were loud as all hell, just like I am, but they were really cool. So we left after a while, because we went to play and stuff like that. And every time we left, we would be sitting next to somebody else that is part of Dingo Nations, and we would say, "Hey, how are you?" with MamaFlipSlots. And I was giving out the cards, MamaFlipSlots, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, we know you. You great. You guys are funny. You guys are great." Blah 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 blah. It was such a great night. And I was fanning. But I say this to say, you know, and I know I'm saying a lot. This live is going longer than I expected to, and I know I'm saying a lot, but I'm saying this because as a community, we need to come together um, like that. We really do. What is he saying? I'm gonna read the word house. A Sunday dinner for Reggie in New York and the Italian food she must make will most likely be the best. Yeah, I hope to get invited one day. Um, Thank you, Dina, for commenting. I love you so much. We need to do that more often. What Johnny Slots has done, and again, he's not the first. He is not the first Slotathon I watched. Right? I'm trying to find their name because it's making me crazy that I can't remember the name. I wish, guys. Dina, do you remember the other group that did a Slotathon? They had 3 days of slot plays. Married to Slots was there. Slotted Like It Hot was there. Uh, oh God, Slot and Things was there. It was 24. It was like almost like 48 hours. I think it was 4 to 5 days of just straight slot plays. Do you know who it was? It was a husband and wife couple. Oh, look how big! Oh, look how thick Vegas Mac was 2 years ago. Vegas Mac was as thick as me 2 years ago. He lost a lot of weight. Do you remember? Does anybody remember? It was last year, and they did something very similar. And I know that there are other people. Ooh, she won 16K. I know there are other people that are actually putting people together. Like they have like 5 to 6. They having their own Slotathon. I know that there are other people that's doing it also. One of the ones that I also watched that I really like was the ones that play the other games. They don't play slots. They play another game, not roulette. Big Daddy. I think Big Daddy is part of that team. They play other games and stuff like that. Okay, I gotta find it myself because nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. So anyway, the reason why I'm doing this is that I met Johnny Slots and his people are amazing people. You come in there, they were very welcoming, they were very sweet, and everybody that was playing with them made us feel like we were part of the family, and I really love that. That's what I really love. And I know I spoke to NJ Slot said that he is going to try to work to bring more people together, and I think that's an amazing objective. Chris and Lou, thank you, thank you. Yes, Chris and Lou Slot Fiesta. Oh my God, thank you so much. I was going crazy. Trying to Chris and Lou. Right, thank you. I was going nuts. Yes, that's who I watched. Chris and Lou's Slot Fiesta last year. When I saw them, they had me in my house literally the whole weekend watching every single channel. They did an amazing job. I love them so much. Here it is. Now I haven't checked out the channel for a while. Now I'm looking at them. They did an amazing job, and they did the same thing. And most of the time you were able to follow, YouTube was able to connect you to the next channel, but sometimes it didn't work and I had to go find the other channel. But I'm telling you, that was the best weekend of slot plays. I'm looking at it right now. It was 9 months ago. Here they are. Oh my God, Slots Fiesta meet and greet. Oh my God, I'm here. Married to Slots was there. Hold on, I'm looking at the post. Oh my God, I wonder how Chris and Lou is doing. Oh, look at them, Tito. I wonder. I hope they're doing well. I had such an amazing weekend. Now Slotathon was a great success in Las Vegas. Las Fiesta is hitting the high seas. I'm looking at their page right now. They apparently that's right. They did tell me. They say they do more cruises than anything else. That's what they said. They said we do a lot of cruises, and they said that we would hope that you would one day join us for a cruise. Oh my God, look at this. We want to extend a huge thank you to all the amazing influencer and friends and slot enthusiasts that joined us at Slot Fiesta. Look at all these people who actually came. Oh my God. Okay, here it is. Now here it is. Here it is. Okay. Wow. So, and I followed everybody. So it's Chris and Lou, Jumbo Queen, BD Slots. BD Slots is who I met. I actually met through SlotterCon, and I'm not met, but I actually saw BD Slots and stuff like that. And I think it was BD Slots who, yeah, it was BD Slots who unfortunately got ill, but his wife ended up playing for him doing slot siesta, which I thought that was freaking amazing. And then he did his own slots when he came out of the hospital. That was BD Slots. So that was one. And I'm thinking, I'm telling you who else was there. This was a huge event, guys. This was a huge freaking event. Why am I stopping and talking about Chris and Lou? I don't know, but I just want, since I'm here, since somebody remind me, let's go through it. So you have, I follow BD Slots. Shinobi Slots I follow because of Chris and Lou. Paraja Padasoa, that's, I can't pronounce the name. I'm sorry, Mel and Dave. That's Mel and Dave new slot channel. I mean, the renamed slot channel. They were originally the power couple slots. Erica, I think I do follow Erica Judo Slots because that slot and Sean, Slots with Sean. That's how I knew Slot with Sean. It's through Slot Fiesta. Okay. Jamie Spritzer, yes. I don't think I followed Slot by CP. Old Lady Luck, I followed through them. Straight Up Slots, I don't think I followed them. Not Your Mama Slots, no, I don't think. Chip and Real, I followed through them. Nat B, right? That I think it's the same Nat B that goes with the power couple. Now to Slots, of course. Scotty Slots and Scratchers. I mean, Scooter Slots and Scratchers. I started following them through that. The Good Life, I started following them. Slot on Fire, obviously. Everybody, I pretty much started Midwest Slots, Tomoka Slots, DWT Slots. I followed them because it's Slot Siesta. Sister 777 Slots. I don't think I followed them. Loren Slots, Elvis Express. Nope, I didn't follow them. Jazzy J Slots. I love Jazzy J. I followed them, but I've been watching Jazzy J for a while. Gracie Lux, I don't think. Meg Meg, I met Meg Meg. I actually heard of Meg Meg through, but I don't know if I follow her slot. Billy Effin Slot, nope. Big AZ, Big Slotter. Obviously, I started following Big Slotter after Slot Fiesta. Baba Playing Slot, started following her after Yoshi Slots. I love the Yoshi family. Started following them. Slotted Like It Hot. I followed them because of Married to Slots. Love my Slotted Like It Hot. Nico and Vegas, I don't think I did. Reno Man, nope. Raisin, nope. Beer Belly Slot, I started following because of Slot Fiesta. AJ Slots, Slots with Sean, I already talked about. Jackpot, nay. Gimlet, Ron Gambles. I love me some Ron Gambles. When I tell you, Ron Gambles is amazing, people. He is so funny. He is just one of the people that just funny. So I watch him. All these people don't know who the hell I am or anything about me and MamaFlip. I'm just telling you that I watch them. But I'm looking for my ultimate favorite person. That's who I'm looking for. Let me continue going. La 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 la. Barbara started. Brazen B. Started short. Rama Peter. Emerald. I started following Emerald Jackpot. I think Emerald won a big hand pay in Slots Fiesta. Ryan Richard, no. Slotting Cocktails, no. Say Slots, yes. Gamble B, no. Sherry D, no. Money Matt, I started following Money Matt because he was making a lot of noise and singing as a result of Slot Fiesta. Majestic Slots. Majestic Slots. For some reason, I got Majestic Slots confused with Emerald Slots during Slots Fiesta. So everybody, I mean, pretty much, Slots Fiesta introduced me to a whole bunch of people. Slot Crush, yes. Slotted Things, my people, I started following Slotted Things after Married to Slots. Jackpot Famous, that's Grandma people. Grandma loved them, so I started following them. The Vegas Sister, K9 Slot, started following with them. JL Slot, blah, 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 blah. And the rest of them, I do not know. But why can't I find my guy? Why can't I find him? Is it James Spritzer? I think because he changed his name. Is it James Spritzer I'm looking for? Keno King. Yes! That's who I fell in love with. I think, is it James that had the wedding? I actually sat there and watched his entire, it was, no, it was Big Dad. Wait a minute. Oh my God. It was a James. Okay, I love James Spritzer. I love Keno. And then they call him Bubba. But it wasn't that. It was PD Slots. Was it PD Slots that had the wedding? Oh, I thought that was so sweet. Oh my God. Yes, it was PD Slots that had their renewal vow right after the Slot Fiesta. Oh, I am so invested in these people's lives. It's ridiculous. I need to stop being so invested in these people's lives. Oh, can you imagine setting up a surprise? Pastor, unfortunately, due to postponed tonight live stream. Okay, yeah, he postponed. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just having a moment right now. They had the most amazing, amazing slot renewal, marriage renewal after slot fiesta, and I sat there and I watched the whole thing. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm just a mess. I'm just a mess. I remember. So anyway, I'm just saying. So I know that other people, because I know James has a keynote where he invites a lot of people to do keno. He has a similar event too for keno players and slot players and stuff like that. So he does that. I come here to say, like, I think Slot Fiesta is the closest I came to actually being part like a group like that, and it was just so amazing to see it in play. It was amazing to see it in play. It was amazing to see. Yeah, Money Matt is really great. Money Matt is really great. It was amazing to see it in play. It was amazing to see it in play. And it's not only amazing because I'm still watching them, because when I was coming home, I saw that they did several group slot plays. When GrandmaFlip and I was playing the night before we was making it home Sunday night, we were playing slots and you could hear somebody screaming in the back. I'm like, who the hell? And you can hear me on my live saying, who the hell making all that damn noise? And I'm looking around. I'm like, yo, who the hell is making all that damn noise over there? So I get up and I said, Mom, I'll be right back. And I'm exhausted. So I go find it. And guess who's there? It's Johnny Slots and the group. They're still playing and they're making noise. And I'm like, shit, I'm like, damn. I said, I'm over here trying to play slots quietly, and I hear you guys making all that noise. And it was like, Mama Flip. And then after that, I saw that Mr. Handpay was on the other side. So I went and took some film of Mr. Handpay playing over there, too. He was playing some big money, like 3 figures. That's not us. We broke. Anyway, so it was fun seeing them. I sat next to Blinky Slot. I think it's Binky Slots. That she has a most gorgeous family and cameramen with her. I saw her, and yeah, I saw Minnie Mom. Oh my God, it was just. I'm just saying that it was so much fun meeting all those people, being genuine, being funny, being welcoming. And I say this, and I think I started the slot to tell you the lesson that I learned from the slot community. Um, Foxwood doesn't like my political views because they got pissed off because I did a political piece that I felt that was not disrespectful. It was just making a connection, right? I'm surprised that Foxwood took that stance, because Foxwood, I would think, would be less inclined to take a stance like that because of the image of them being part of the first family, right? The first family, first community, our Native American people and stuff like that, owning that casino. I would have expected Bollies to take that stance before I would have expected Foxwood. So I'm very disappointed with them with that regard. Other than that, so we just put Foxwood in a corner. But what I learned as being a political powerhouse. And I am a political powerhouse in my own rights, in my own community. I will ride and die for my political beliefs. I would ride and die for my political party. I've met everybody you could possibly know, big powerful people in the industry, and I've done a lot within my political party. When the 2016 election happened, I was pissed the fuck off. Period. I broke up a lot of friendships. I wasn't dealing with a lot of people. Unless you were very close to me and my family, we ain't had words. I wasn't having words with you. I wasn't arguing with you. I wasn't saying shit to you about nothing. Like, we ain't had nothing to talk about. Period. I wasn't even open to a conversation. Prior to the election, I had a lot of conversations with all parties. We talked, we figured out. We did that. After the election, I'm like, I'm done. Fuck. I'm over. 4 years, I took that stance, and I was very powerful on that stance. I didn't give a fuck about nothing. Then 2020 happened with COVID. I was, less angry because I had GrandmaFlip, almost unalived. She was in a coma for 3 months, rehabilitation for 3 months. I didn't have time for politics really, even though I did have time, because that's when they unalived my, we're gonna leave that alone because that's politics also. So we moved on. There was a lot of, COVID situation happening. Unaliving a black man with a knee, that happened. I was back in the street protesting, doing what I do and stuff like that. But I wasn't being bothered with nobody on the other side. I just didn't have time for y'all. Period. 4 years happened after that, and now we're back here again. And the company, they voted for the same guy. Now, pissed off again, but not as angry. I wasn't as angry as I was the first 4 years. I was pretty much resolved, like, okay, hey. I'm like, hey, they voted for him again. And not only did they vote for him again, it was a bigger group of people that voted for him. I'm like, God damn, we're here. Yeah, George. I was thinking of George Floyd a few minutes ago. I said, we're here as a community. Now, here's the difference too. Now I have a slot channel, right? I have a slot channel. I have a whole new community that I came into. And I know for a fact, because there's a lot of people who knows my political views, they will come on the channel and talk mad shit. And my mods be kicking them out. Get out of here. You know? And initially, when I first started my slot channel, I had both on my slot channel. I had slot channel and I had my news, because I'm also a media. I tell people all the time, I'm actually a accredited press. I have an actual press pass, so I cover a lot of stories. So I did both on my slot channel until I got in trouble with Foxwood. And then I took everything political off my slot channel, and I created another channel, which is MamaFlip Live, where I talk mad shit. I do. And y'all see me out here arguing with people. Hey, and I post conversations I have. But the difference between me now, this 4 years, well, it's not 4 years yet, it's a year, God help us. In the previous 4 years, this time I'm having conversation. I'm actually legitimately having conversation with the other side. And we're coming together to talk about different things that's happening. Because right now I'm resolved. I'm like, yo, y'all voted, y'all did this. It's gonna have to be what it's gonna have to be. I'm gonna take vacation. I'm out on a break from all my big political movements. I told everybody I'm taking 4 year break. I'm out. I'm gonna do this content thing. I'm gonna think about myself and my family, and I'm gonna, just live, survive. Because a lot of people are very happy with what's happening. A lot of people are not. I said, but the thing that I found interesting is that my willingness to talk to people. The slot community helped with that. And my willingness to open up and start talking to people again. To the point that I have a friendship that I've had for over, how old were we when we met? I think I was 21. Almost, wow, shit. We've been friends for about 37 years. Ain't this some bitch? I have a friendship for about No, I think I met her. No, 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 no. It wasn't 21. Nope, it wasn't 21. 26, 26, 33 years, 33 years. I think I met her 33 years. I have a friendship for 33 years with a close friend of mine we met in the Marine Corps. Very close. She and I are sisters. When the last election, the last 4-year election happened, it was uncomfortable for her family to be around because we have an extended family. Now I've known these people for at the time was 4 years. I would have known them for 29 years. They know me. They know my children since they were like 4 years old. It's a huge, beautiful family. Now my friend and I share the same political views. Her family, though, do not share the same views that we do. So they're very uncomfortable around me, especially after 2016. They are uber uncomfortable around a black, loud Brooklyn single mom who raised two grown ass successful men in the world. They're uncomfortable with me, period. But they helped grow those two successful black men. They used to give them gifts. They welcome to their home. They fed them when we used to come to the house for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. They made sure they got them everything. I love that family. I swear to God. But there was a break. Because y'all voted for, you know who y'all voted for. Y'all know what y'all did. So there was a break. So I spoke. I would see them like once a year or stuff like that, but I wasn't really talking to them. It was like, hey, how you doing? I wasn't really vibing or engaging with the family, right? And then this happened again. And when just before this happened again, I realized something because something happened to me. Um, it was behind me saving that young man on the train station, and the reaction that they gave me when I saved him, and his name is Deuce. The reaction of that family gave me after I saved Deuce. First of all, they were scared. They said, like, yo, you could have been unalive at that moment. You need to be careful. But the reaction and the love that they gave to me and the way that they were so proud of me, I can't even begin to tell you. It reminded me of who they are as people. I still am I still have a feeling about who they voted for. It's kind of a weird. It's kind of departmentalized, right? I still feel a way, but I love these people. Like I really, really, genuinely love these people. And it was the first time that I said in public on live, like, I actually have people that love and voted for him. Because all that time I was like, yo, all my people that voted for him, I cut them out of my life. Period. 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 They out of here. It was after that, after I saved Deuce, and after we had the conversation and stuff, and how much love they showed me, and I'm like, I started saying, something. I actually have family that I really love that actually voted for him and stuff like that. So that's what happened. So anyway, fast forward, I joined this community, and I realized in joining this community that there's a lot of people in the community that doesn't have the same political views as I do. They don't, and it's kind of weird in a way, but it's kind of enlightening to be able to be like, because I was so angry for so long, and a lot of people think I'm still angry because I do a live called Watching the World with my friend Mel Smith. He invited me to co-host, and I every Thursday, and all I do is curse out the administration, tell the administration kiss my derriere and everything like that. I disrespect that man in the White House so much. Y'all don't need to watch the Watching the World. Don't do it. Don't do it. Y'all gonna be mad at me. So, especially with a lot of stuff that's happening, but I know just by watching the channels who, based on what they wear, the hat they put on, their jokes, and some of the comments, where they fall, where they fall in the political spectrum, right? And what I find is that I like a lot of these people. I really do. And I find myself watching them. There's a couple of them that likes to do The Voice. And at first, I couldn't stay and watch them when they did The Voice. I'm like, yo, you're giving me PTSD. Stop! But I like them. I like watching them. First of all, they're funny, and they also bring a group of people together and play together. I love that about them. I'm not gonna name their channel. They know, you guys know who does the voice and stuff. But I like them. I like them a lot. I like their play. I like their humor and stuff like that. But I say this is because as a result of this community and liking a bunch of people that doesn't follow my same political path that I was mad at for so long, it allowed me to start having conversations, uncomfortable conversations with the other side. Hey, Patricia, welcome. Having uncomfortable conversations with the other side, but also allowing myself to like people and to generally like people that I completely disagreed with their votes, if you understand what I'm saying. And I don't think I would have been able to get there that fast, that quickly, if it wasn't for the slot community. Because obviously we are all different people, right? We're all different people. You know, we different colors, different people, different makes, different nationalities, different heritage, different experiences. Obviously, everybody who's part of the community is not going to believe or vote the same way and not going to be the same people. But just being part of the community and meeting people in their own way. And of course, there's people who are very nice and they laughy and they meet you and they act like they cool, and then after that they probably backstab you and talk about you and be like, did you see that crazy bitch? Excuse my language. That loud Brooklyn, what the fuck? Why is she here? There's possibly people like that, I don't think they're part of the Dingo Nation. I don't see that at all. But it's possible. So I'm not coming here delusion to say that everybody that I meet and they meet me likes me or I like. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that as a result of this community, I was able to now open up more and begin to like people again, even though I disagree with the political views. It's kind of a weird situation. Like, it's a weird situation, but it is what it is. And a great example, and I'm not saying I don't know their political views whatsoever. I don't know anybody's political views at all. Emerald Slot and I had a great moment. So I think I know where she stands, but I don't know anybody's political views. I had an amazing Emerald Slot, I love you. You was just an amazing, genuine person, and I love that small conversation we had at the side. You know what I'm talking about. But everybody else was just, they're so generally warm people. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to say. They're just so genuinely warm people. To the point that they're such warm, welcoming people. I love the fact that they bring everybody together. And it's a team of them. And I love the fact that Johnny Slot call it the Dingo Nation. By the way, I don't know what Dingo stand for. Johnny has to explain to us what Dingo stand for, because I don't know how he came up with that name. The love and welcome, the support they gave to Jackpot Judo in his time of need. I witnessed that. I saw that. I felt that warmth and that love. That was like, yo, that's amazing that a group of people will do that for somebody, and I'm sure they knew him beforehand, how they came together with him. The fact that Jackpot Judo, after this most horrific thing that happened to him, he was able to be comfortable, to be with his family and loved one during this horrific time. And he had a group of people supporting him. I thought that was freaking crazy, amazing, loving, great things. And then for him to feel comfortable to come back out, when he comes back out again, he actually comes back out with Johnny Slots and Mr. Handpain and make his debut. This is just, it's just beautiful. The whole fucking thing was beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm saying. It just was beautiful. It was just beautiful. And I want us to emulate that. I've been speaking to some of my community, my loved ones. Y'all know who I'm talking to in my community, in my slot community and stuff like that. And I want us to be able to do the same thing. Because I'm not expecting Johnny Slots to invite me and Mom to Dinger Nation. That's not my expectation. I tease him about that. I'm like, why don't we know about it? Why didn't you invite me? That's not my thing. He has his thing. He has his close friends and everything like that. He has his connections. He needs to do that. Chris and Lou with our Latino brothers and sisters and stuff like that. And they invited more than Latinos, but it's not a color or national race thing. I'm just making comparison. A lot of the channels were Latino channels. It wasn't all. They did that. It was amazing. Yeah, you read some of the names. Not everybody in the name was Latino. There was different, diverse people. Everybody came together. I love what Chris and Lou did. I thought they did amazing. And I know that Peter Spitzer, but he has a nickname online, and I gotta find his nickname. He does that with the Keno Nation. That's beautiful. But we need, as a community, and I know who I'm talking to do that too. Right? We need to be able to uplift ourselves. Not only go to these different events, but we also need to do one for us. And that doesn't mean exclusively us. I'm not saying just exclusive. I want everybody to come together and do something with their various their various connections, bring people together, bring us together at a location, at an event, and do more of these slot thons, just like Johnny Slots. And I thought it was amazing. And I thought he was amazing. And it was fun to watch them and play. And another thing that Johnny Slot does, he calls out all the channels. I love when he does that. Oh my God. He's like, Emma Slots is right here. Minnie Mom Slots is right here. Side by Short is right here. Majestic Slots is here. Here come Judah Slots. Mama Slot just walked in. I love the fact that he does that. Oh my God. So yeah, I just wanted to come and tell you guys my experience and stuff like that. Slaughter-thon was great too. You know, I know speaking about Dinga Nation and everything. Slaughter-thon was great too. I did the whole live. I went live the whole thing. You know, I saw a bunch of people. I was really fanning this weekend. I just really had a great time being a fan, being a follower. I just really, really, really enjoyed myself. We spent stupid money at Foxwood. We lost stupid money at Foxwood, let me tell you. But it was worth it. It really was worth it. GrandmaFlip was like, I can't believe we came over here just to lose this money. Your birthday is coming up. But it was so worth it, guys. And I would love, love, love you guys. You know, I only have a handful of people. They have a lot more people. They don't know me, to follow these people because they are so sweet. Oh, Jumbo is live. Hold on. What we're doing? Why is Jumbo live with only 7 people? Why is Jumbo Queen live with only 7 people? 11 people watching. What the hell is that? Hey, oh, she's exercising. That's why. Hey, Jumbo Queen. I'm like, oh, why is only 7 people watching Jumbo Queen? That's because she's exercising. That's why. She's not playing slots. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. This live is a lot longer than I expected it to be, but I had such an amazing time meeting Johnny Slots and meeting oh shit. ASAP Rocky was on the show? Oh, that's Patreon exclusive. Okay, all right. That's something. I had so much fun, guys. I had so much fun. And yeah, I was a big fan this weekend, and I know I probably annoyed a few people. Also, shit, I was just because. Let me end with this. Just because Foxwood wouldn't allow us to be, because allegedly it's my fault because they don't like me. I still was able to give out cards and connect, and that's another thing we could do. Like, if we don't have our own thing going on, we can register as regular observers, right? As regular watchers, observer watchers, and we can meet these various channels. Because that's exactly what I did. I had cards. All right, MamaFlipSlots, hey, how are you? MamaFlipSlots, hey, how you doing? MamaFlipSlots, hey. We were giving cards. We were scanning. Also, get a card that has a scan at the back that could have people go directly to the channel. They would click and scan, subscribe, scan, subscribe, scan. That was also amazing. So anyway, I've been talking a lot. I really had a really great time, I must say. Congratulations to Johnny Slots and his team. They did that. They put it together. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure if they meant to, when they originally started to go to Slaughter-thon if they had the intention to do Dinger Nation the day before. I don't know if they really meant to do that, but I could tell you that it was great. That's what I could tell you. I had such a great time. It was a pleasure meeting you guys, and I just hope that it was okay that I barged in into. I also met. Wait a minute. Hi, all. I hate to do this, but I need to reschedule tonight live stream to tomorrow. I've been deterred. Oh no. I feel terrible, but just know I can't even play, let alone play and talk. And if I can't play at all, something wrong. The good news is we've got 27 hours for me to recover. I'm going to sleep, have lots of soup, water, honey, blah, blah, blah. And should I be alive and still have Monday night, we will absolutely do a stream. Oh my God, I met him. He was so sweet. Oh my God. He's not feeling good. I met him, Jackpot J. Oh my God, let me put a thing. I hope you feel better. It was great meeting you in person. He's very sweet. I saw that he was sitting there. He had his. Yeah, I believe it's him. I hope I'm not disrespecting, because it was him that was sitting there. He was sitting in a chair. I saw he was sitting in a chair, and yeah, he looked okay, but I hope that he a speedy recovery and stuff like that. Yeah, because I met him. He didn't remember me either. He doesn't know me. Let me leave it alone. I'm like, you don't know who I am? No. Look at my emeralds. Oh, my emeralds jackpot. I love her so much. Anyway, I gotta go. Yeah. He was live last night for 1 hour. He was coughing and still feeling bad. Oh my God. Because he was there. I saw him. I'm sorry. I did see him. I know I'm not going crazy. I saw him at the Slaughter-thon, because I said hi. I said, I'm MamaFlipSlots. He's like, oh, hi, how are you? But he was sitting down. He was sitting. The boss is having a presser at 10 a.m. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What's going on with the boss? What's happening? What happened, though? Why are you having a presser at 10 o'clock? Lord have mercy, Christ. Okay, at 10 o'clock, the boss is having a presser. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, he was live last night. Yeah, Jackpot is one. Man, he's so sweet, Tito. But he did. Yeah, he was sitting down when we came and we said hi. He was sitting down and everything like that. He didn't get up, But I didn't know it's because he wasn't feeling well, and stuff like that. But he was so sweet too. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm gonna leave. Thank you everybody who came on my live to see that and stuff like that. Johnny Slots. It was amazing to meet you, to see you guys together. I hope that I didn't make you feel too uncomfortable. Who's having a press conference at 10? My new boss, the mayor. The mayor is having a press conference. The mayor of New York. So I'm gonna be watching it. I'm gonna be watching it and see what's going on with our boss, with my boss. Johnny Slots, you guys was amazing. I live streamed everything. I did tell people I was live streaming. Okay, I did tell people I was live streaming. Okay, so you're welcome, Kim. So hopefully everybody knew I was live streaming. You guys could see my whole reaction and stuff like that. As I say, you don't have to be part of a group to actually go to these slot-a-thons. If you are a slot channel, my recommendation would be to register and to go to these events. And even if you're not part of a group, share your cards. Like, hey, this is me. So I hope I didn't make them crazy and stuff like that, but it was so much fun to meet them. It was so much fun to meet them. I don't think anybody has any idea of how much fun I had, how much fun GrandmaFlip had. The fact that we spent all this damn money right before my birthday to go to a slot-a-thon that we wasn't even an influencer on, just so that I could fan over. And I'm saying fan because I'm a fan, right? A fan. You know the song. I don't know if you know why I'm saying fanning. Fanning because the kids, there's one of the kids have a song, a fan, a fan, a fan. So that's why I say I'm fanning. So it was really great to be able to go there and just to be a fan. I would have loved to actually be one of the influencer, but I didn't have to be because the reception I received from Johnny Slots and all of them, Married to Slots, Slot on Fire, everybody that was there, it was almost as if we were part of the team any which way. So it was amazing. I would love for, again, for us to actually do a similar get together where a bunch of diverse slot channel come together and have our own slotathon, including everyone else, not exclusive. You know, like we want everybody to be there, but I would love to be able to have a slotathon in the East Coast where we also have a large group of diverse content creators. I think it would be amazing and stuff like that. And I love each group. And it's not they're being exclusive. It's not that they're denying anybody else for joining. I just see that when I see the groups come together, it's like people who know each other. And most of the time, you know each other when you have either you play with each other, like we play slots, or you have a connection somehow, some way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you connect because you're men, or sometimes you connect because you in the same area, you know, that you know each other. So people connect organically and stuff like that with people that they are comfortable with, they respect, and which is in the same like vicinity. I would love that to happen with our community too. You know, but other than that, it was great. It was great. It was good. Good morning, Jessica. Hey, darling. It was so great. It was going great. So everybody who's coming in, please go back and watch the whole live. I didn't mean the live to be so long, but I really, really, really love meeting and fanning over all the people of the Dinger Nation. Love meeting Johnny Slots. I really had a really, really great time. I had a great weekend, I must say. So I congratulate them. All right. So let me get out of here. I don't even know where we're gonna have breakfast at because I think we're snowed in and stuff like that. So yeah. So yeah, go check out all my lives from this weekend. It was so much fun. Check out my live when I approach Dinger Nation. Check out my live at Slotathon. Go check out my live. It was so much fun, guys. And I hope that you guys, good morning. You enjoyed it. Oh, thank you so much. I'm such a pain in the ass. Oh, you know something? I want to read. I want to read the comments. Hold on a second. Stay with me, guys. Let me read some of the comments. I'm gonna open it up on here to see if I could read your comments. That everybody was here. Everybody was here, and I'm so sorry. I haven't had a chance. Thank you for saying I'm a joy to watch. A lot of people probably think I'm a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. But I really appreciate you saying that. Let's look at some of the comments. Let me see if I can go up. Hold on a second. And I am in my bed with my wonderful warm robe. Oh, let me see. All right, let me see if I could go back up. All right, Kip. Good morning, Mama Flip and Grandma Flip. Good morning, Kip 3179. Susu Wen. Hey, Susu Wen. Josh M. Lorenzel. Hi, how are you? Kip says, you and Grandma are very thoughtful. Thank you, love. Jackpot Queen 8559. Jackpot Queen, I'm gonna join you. Hold on a second. Let me just go to. I don't do this more often. I need to do this more often. Oh, I'm missing all miss. I'm missing all her show, girl. I didn't expect this live to be this long, to be honest with you. Jackpot Queen 8559. I'm going. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm going to join your channel right now. And that's another thing. Oh, the fact that we had our card and we were just sharing. Hey, no, that's 1980. Let me see, jackpot. Oh, you only have 19 subscribers. Okay. Hey, you have 20 subscribers now. I just joined you. Okay, she does. I see small games here. I mean, not small games, short videos. All right, Jackpot Queen, thank you for being here. I just joined your channel. Welcome, welcome. Lisa Adams, 1949. Morning, I was happy to see you interacting with them. Yes, it was so much fun, Lisa. Thank you so much. Wintress 100, good morning. Casino Slack Couple, of course, these are my people. I can't wait to meet Casino Slack Couple in person. This is one of the people that I need to get a hold of You know what I'm saying? And don't. You're so cute. Anyway, I need to meet them in person. There are so many. Okay, and they are so amazing. I love them. Kino, Chris. Hey, Kino, Chris. Do I follow you, Kino, Chris? You part of the Kino group, aren't you? Hold on, let me just make sure. Let's see if you're part of the Kino group. Give me 1 second. Kino, Chris. Yeah, you part of the Kino. I'm not subscribed to you. Here we go. Subscribing to Kino, Chris. How are you? How you doing? Lisa Adams 1249. I say the same thing. What the heck are you doing out in that stuff? Thank God you made it home. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, we did. My mother said the same thing. What the hell are you doing? Wait a minute. Libit. Hold on. Is that your channel, Dirty Diana? Or is somebody just listening, Dirty Diana? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Is that your channel? Hold on. Let me go here. Did somebody just mention Dirty Diana, or is that Dirty Diana handle? Now, hold on. Dirty Diana is another person I would love to meet in real person. What is this? Okay. Welcome to the page. I have never done videos on here before, but learn new tricks every day. I don't know who Nikki at Sentinel Ranch is, and I'm not sure why you listed Dirty Diana here, but I do love Dirty Diana. I think she's very funny, and I enjoy actually watching her. So I'm not sure if you're connected to her, but love Dirty Diana. Casino Slacker, hi, Kino Chris. Yes, hey, and then was it the real Berserk? No. Oh, thank you. No, it wasn't the real Berserk, but I did meet real Berserk. Real Berserk. Well, yes, I have to tell you, but it's not Berserk. It's Berserk. I think it's pronounced the same way. The real Berserk did also share. Yes, and he also did share. Thank you for reminding me of that. Libet Nikki 4221. It wasn't that I wasn't talking about the real Berserk, but I do know the real Berserk. I've actually Berserk. I'm probably pronouncing the name wrong. I actually spoke to him on his live, and he also says that he would love to meet up with us if we ever get to Vegas. Very nice guy. Dovey Lust MH4BX, thank you for being here. Casino, gotta get ready for work. Have a great day. Please stay safe. The same to you. Thank you for the flowers. Mountain Bike Mayhem. Hey, what happened? What's going on? And that's when Dina started coming in. Hey, Dina. Good morning, Marie. Low down on Foxwood so early. Yes, and it was fun, too. Johnny lives in my area. He's a really nice guy. He's a noble dude, but put together a fundraiser for Judo after his wife tragically unalived in a car accident. Judo has 4 kids. It was truly tragedy. Yeah, I was talking about that, Dina. That's how I knew about Johnny Slots, you see? Dina wrote everything on my channel. She said good morning. She was saying good morning. In his service, God, this 3287. Hey, woo, glad you both made it safe. Thank you. In his service, yes, we did. Thank you. Then she said they're a nice couple too. 4 play live in my area too. Never met them, but have always been kind. They are so sweet, Dina. She recognized. She's like, oh my God, I know you. She's like that. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. When I hug her, she's shorter than me. When I hug her, I was like, oh my God, she is so. Oh my God. I met the hubby also. I think that's hubby. I'm hopefully hubby. I'm not. Hopefully, I'm not giving the title. The gentleman with the glasses. I'm not giving him a title. He has glasses, right? Oh my God, my memory. He was also very kind. Hey, how are you? But she was loving and hugging. Oh my God, I love her so much. I swear, I tell you, I swear this community making me into a big softie is ridiculous. And I'm not I'm hardcore Marine. I'm not softy. I'm not touchy feely. But I love them. Anyway, Kim says, Dina said, love Married to Slot. Such a great couple. They're amazing. Kim Twitter, love. Yep, I agree. Love Gina Lowe's. Dina, I want to go get my coffee. I missed it. Oh, okay. I didn't see it. This was so great, aren't they, Kim? Yes, they are, Dina. Stupid Money Heard did the same. Oh, I don't know who Stupid Money Heard is. I missed that part. I'm sorry. Johnny mom is adorable, too. She's really sweet. She said for me to come to their house for dinner. I might. She's a genuine lady. She must be sweet because her son is adorable. He's so sweet. He's just so sweet, so loving. Like, you know, his whole personality. I could see a bunch of people following behind him because he is such a wonderful personality. Kip says, you can tell that Johnny Slots and Minnie Mom Slots are generally nice people. Yes, I met Minnie Mom Slots. Oh my God. Is that Minnie? Wait a minute. Is Minnie Mom Slots, no, for, Minnie, no, I met Minnie Mom. No, I know who Minnie Mom, I know, I saw Minnie Mom. She was sitting there. I saw her at Slotathon. I can see Minnie Mom right now. I met her, and she said she gave me a good hug too. Also, oh my gosh, she did. Agreed. Johnny loved being engaged with the chat, and he's a big personality. He went, yes, very entertaining, and he just calls out everybody. I love it. I'm seriously going to go to their house for Sunday dinner. They're originally from New York. The Italian food she must make will most likely be the best. Thank you, Dina. Definitely go there and let me know how they cook. The family I was talking about earlier, my best friend for 39 years, they're a big Italian family. And I was, you know, the first 4 years, I was very upset with them. But then, you know, I realized that, I love them dearly. They don't vote like I vote, but they are amazing food people. And they are also Italian, and they make amazing food. What? My Italian family make amazing food. Oh, I used to go to their house. We used to go to their house every Thanksgiving and every Christmas for years. Anyway, so yeah, definitely go to the house and let me know how the food is, because I know it's going to be delicious. Oh, wow, Dina, you definitely don't want to miss that. Exactly. And thank you, Sheena11. It was Chris and Lou Slot Fiesta. Yes, I love Chris and Lou. I've never met them in person. Hopefully they have another Slot Fiesta. Hopefully we get invited. Hopefully I get a chance to meet them in person. The power couple slot is in Spanish. Yes, Gina, thank you for telling me. They're all such good people. I love all the channels you're talking about. Ron is the sweetest guy, and his wife is so cute too. I know, Ron is so adorable. And I'm not even listing all the slots that I actually watch. I watch a lot of slots. I'm just listing them in connection to Slotathon and Dingo Nation. I'm just listening to them. They are just amazing. I love Money Matt. Yes, he's funny. He's one of the guys I actually would like to meet, but he's doing less. Is it me or he's doing less video? I used to see Money Matt all the time. And then all of a sudden I stopped seeing his notification. I only catch him every once in a while. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing, but I don't catch his lives anymore like I used to. Sky Zero, a 148 high, Badkins 2557 high, Patricia James, J32. Hello everybody, how you doing? Sharita 51. He was live last night for 1 hour. He was coughing and still not feeling well. I hope he feels a lot better. I hope he don't have the flu, because I had the flu, the new flu, and I was sick as a dog. Jackpot J is one of my favorite, very sweet guy. Who having a press conference? I told you, Kim. Okay, thank you. Hold on, I'm almost there. Okay, thank you, Jessica Walker. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tony Wiggins, 98. Good morning. You enjoy the watch. Thank you, Tanya Wiggins. I say Tony. Thank you, Tanya A. Wiggins or Tanya Wiggins. What's going on with me, Tanya? I'm crazy. Kim say, have a great day, everybody. Chicken J Vin TV. Yeah, you're doing too much. Sherry White, hi. What are you? Where W are you? Where are you? I am home. I'm home. We're home now. Then we have Debbie White, 887. The Gambling Duo. Good morning. How are you? And Kip, Dina, I will tell you that you're a kind soul. Yeah, Dina is amazing, and we love her as our mod. The slot couple duo. I believe we already follow you, but let me confirm that. And pretty much that's it, guys. I'm just looking to follow it. I just wanted to say hi to everybody, and that's it. Oh, that's Matt MTG Slots. Of course we follow you. Hi, MTG Slots. Sorry, MTG Slots. Oh my God, I don't see your channel there. I only see that. So yeah. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for everybody who watched, for everybody that comes in and watch my my what is called my breakdown of the Slotathon. Thank you, welcome coming in. And again, I know I spent most of the time talking about the Dino Nation. Slotathon was very nicely done. It was fun. I'm hearing that they take care of their content creators very well. Apparently, they even pay for traveling. I was like, what we doing? Where we hear that from? Apparently, Mr. Happy, you do that? I was talking to Los. I said, Los, how are you getting home? Like, what's going on? You know, you stuck here. What's going on? Why you driving? So we're leaving in the morning. He's like, oh no, we flew in. I was like, you flew in? I said, let me step back. This is all live on my channel. So all you have to do is go look at Slaughter Time. You see my whole reaction. I filmed the whole thing, and stuff like that. So, you can just say, I'm like, let me step back. You flew in. You paid for a flight. We drove. And then he was like, no, it was taken care of by Slaughter. So Mr. Handpay, when you got that moolah, you take care of people. So yeah, so Slaughter was nice. The visual was nice. When you walk in, they had a great. First of all, you have to register, and you have to give your ID and everything. So that was good. We registered like 3 times because the people the night before, when I was looking for the group that was filming that night, which turned out to be Dinga Nation, they didn't have us registered, me and my mom. So that would have pissed me the hell off if I gone there, came all this way, and y'all didn't have me registered. But apparently we were supposed to register through Foxwood, through our actual reward card, but we registered through the website. So we did both. Anyway, it was easy to walk in. You walk in, again, you can see it all in my live. There's a beautiful Slaughter-thon sign right there. We took pictures there. And as you turn the corner, there's a beautiful, like, balloon. Oh, my God. Assembler. That says Slaughter-thon. It's gorgeous, Mr. Handpay. Congratulations on that. You walk in, and then you see all the content created, like a convention hall, and they have, like, red, each of them had their own area with red curtains and stuff like that. I'm gonna leave red alone. But it was beautiful, and then you just go around and you go, and each person had their own separate, like, and I got a lot of ideas. I'm stealing everybody's idea. Oh, you got my favorite thing, because I did that for my 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 kids' birthday parties in the past. They had can openers, they had pins, they had beer holders. Oh my God, they had stuff, and I want a hat. I did. They had a lot of lotteries and stuff like that. I want a hat from gambling. A smart team. Oh my God. And we went to all the time. We talked to everybody. We gave everybody our card. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully we can make some real connections in the community. And when we go to different areas, we can meet up with people and play and collab. Because this collaboration thing could be so amazing when you meet a bunch of people that you don't know and that you just see online, and they're just really great personality and they're welcoming and stuff like that. It could be so much fun. I mean, I'm sure I've heard nightmares. There's been a lot of stories in the community about nightmares that happen as a result of collaboration. That's not what I'm looking for, but it does happen. But it just Slaughter was really, really nice. Nicely done, organized nicely. They took care of the hotel, the traveling. Apparently, they also gave food and drinks and stuff. Mr. Handpay, man, did that. He did that. He did that. Go ahead, Mr. Handpay. Not you with the money making the influencers' life nice. That was good. But the whole being there was great. We left because we were exhausted. Apparently, there was a Q&A. I'm going to look and see if hopefully Mr. Handpay people filmed that, because I really want to hear what was asked and said in the Q&A. I wanted to stay, but we were just tired, and my GrandmaFlip wanted to. It was by the time we finished, started down, it was like 3 hours later, and everybody went to eat, and we're sitting there. And before, I should have gone back because we were right there. We could have gone back, but we really wanted to go play slots, so we went to play slots. So yeah, so I heard the Q&A thing happen. It was great. And then several people had group pulls and stuff like that. I really wanted to be part of a group pull. We were actually technically kind of invited to a group pull, but we ended up being at another casino any which way, so we missed it. So, but that's okay. Maybe hopefully next time. But yeah, that's it. That's the summary of everything that happened. I had a great time, met some great people. Congratulations, Johnny Slots and the Dinga Nation. You guys are amazing people. You guys are so funny, so warm, so great, and stuff like that. I hope to see you guys again one day. Again, like I said, oh, thank you, everybody. Please like, subscribe. Thank you. Again, I'm not expecting to be part of Dinger Nation, even though I teased the hell out of him. Like, why you ain't tell us? Why didn't you invite us? I did that to him. He was so gracious. I'm not trying to be part of. I'm sorry. I'm not expected to be part of Dinger Nation. I do plan to, if they are in the area, do plan to support them and to go see them and stuff like that, to register as a fan and follow all those channels and just watch them and support them. That's my plan. Grandma Flip and I, we have our own path in this community, and we're just gonna continue to do what we need to do in order to build up our channel and to hope to get to 10,000 subscribers, which is what we do. Guys, can you help us get to 10,000 subscribers? Come on now, we great people, we funny. Hello. So our mission is to continue to fight and kick until we get to 10,000 subscribers, and then hopefully once we hit 10,000 subscribers, it'll be easier to like grow the numbers, because getting to that 10,000 subscribers is like, it's hard work. It really is. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody for liking my live. Please send my love and appreciation to Johnny Slots, to NJ Slots, Mr. Handpay. In fact, tag them and let them know that I said great job. And that's it. All right, mi amores. Later, I am starving, and then we're working from home because it's snowing. It's snowing out there. So yeah. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert, for being here. I gotta figure out how we're gonna get food because I don't cook here. My kids do. All right, bye guys. Have a safe few days. All right, and hopefully I see you guys on Wednesday, because Thursday is my birthday. God willing, I get to the Atlantic City safely. So we're gonna be playing throughout my birthday. All right, take care. Bye guys. Thank you. Bye.